My name is Ferdinand Braeu. I work for Bosendorfer since 1978. That means 28 years now. And I'm responsible for all technical departments, production, R&D, and service department. When I started at Bosendorfer, I started as an apprentice. Did 3.5 years apprenticeship. Then after that, I started as a concert technician, traveling a lot also. Then after that, I did also some internal education, external education of a technician that came to the factory for a factory training. After that, I did some business school besides the technician job, and eventually I ended up at head of R&D first, and then production manager, and then technical director since a few years. Well, there's a lot of tradition in Viennese piano making. When Ignaz Bosendorfer founded the company in 1828, there were approximately 150 independent piano makers in Vienna. So there is a lot of tradition, and it's called also the Viennese School of Piano Making. And today, it's only Bosendorfer left, and we are in business since almost 180 years, and we still keep this tradition of making pianos in our Viennese style, which means we try to maintain our concept of making a resonance case, rather having the entire instrument as an acoustical unit, rather than just having the soundboard as an own projection, single projection instrument. The Bosendorfer sound could be described as a very colorful sound, the Viennese sound that is like a human voice also. So there are many, many different characters. Maybe the most valuable feature of the Bosendorfer sound is that there is so many possibilities of different sound and different sounds and colors of sound. A very important factor is that there is a very high percentage of spruce wood that is included in the design and the construction. That begins with the inner rim construction already, the rim braces, the key bed. This is all a very stable but also very flexible unit that is able to transmit also the vibrations of the strings, and so get to this resonance case principle. There are a few other specific features that Bosendorfer instruments maintain, like, for example, the independent capo bar, which allows us to fit in precisely the capo, to position it in height and also in front and backside position. There is the open window pin block, for example, which is also a unique Bosendorfer feature that allows us to locate the tuning pins on the full length in the pin block material that gives a certain tuning stability also. And there is another factor, which is the single pin stringing. There are, on every Bosendorfer string, there's a handmade loop that is made to maintain this single loop stringing. A Bosendorfer is not really expensive. It's it's just the value for the handcraftsmanship that is involved. And it's no way to build a Bosendorfer in 2 weeks. It's 1 year is necessary from first sewing activities then to the delivery. And this is just a summarize of many handcrafted work steps that are necessary. Yeah, there is also a strong tradition at Bosendorfer in making special instruments work together with architects and designers. That goes back to Theophil Hansen. We did pianos together with Josef Hoffmann, the famous Art Deco architect of Vienna. Then Hans Hollein also, and recently together with Porsche Design in Zell am See. And this is also an expression of our hand craftsmanship. And so we are able also to do individual pianos, one-off pianos, and to fulfill almost any customer wish that could come up. Such as using specific veneers, making inlays, to do special finishes, for example, special lacquer finishes, no matter whether this is the plate or the case design, yeah, any types of legs, lyres, music desks, any other kind of case design. We are basically able to do almost everything which is possible. We do have a production schedule at Bosendorfer, as any other manufacturer has, and on such special instruments there is always a little more time involved, of course, and it's sometimes a little bit tough, but basically everyone likes to do that. This is individual, this is never boring, and it's always a challenge. Basically, it's the regular service and tuning has to be done as it has to be done on every other grand piano. Voicing, for example, is due to the colorful sound, the Viennese Bosendorfer sound, it's necessary to take utmost care of regular voicing the piano. That's maybe a very important point besides tuning and regulation of the action and things like that. It is difficult to find very good technicians, and it needs to have a certain amount of training also on our specific instruments to really adopt to our system and to get involved with our specific sound and specific construction of the instruments.
Why does it seem like the Austrians have so many vacation days?
That's a good question. Therefore, I need to have a good answer. It's simply the fact that when Austrians work, they are so profitable, and they put so many effort in their work within this 8 hours of a workday, if it is 8 hours, and sometimes it's much more than 8 hours. Therefore, we deserve a little more vacation than others.